Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about studies in Poland. I'll also be talking about course of studies in Poland. I'll also be talking about visa to Poland and of course the application requirements. Alright. So if this is a video you have been looking for, make sure you keep watching. And for those who have been asking me where to get insurance, make sure you keep watching. For those who have been asking me how much can it cost to move to Poland, make sure you keep watching. And now, before I start the video, guys, I want to draw your attention to the fact that there is somebody on my YouTube channel who is dishing out contacts and claiming to be me. I am not the one. I do not share contacts on this YouTube channel. I don't give people my contacts on the YouTube comment section. So understand that there are fraudulent individuals here who want to dupe you. I have screenshots from subscribers. They have been writing him and he claims to be me. I am not the one, guys. Alright, I hope you understand. Please don't give your number to anybody on the comment section and think I'm the one giving you. I am not the one. Alright, I only give my number to people via emails, and if it is very necessary for us to talk, first I have to verify what we need to talk about. Alright, and it must be beneficiary to me or you. Thank you so much for understanding. Moving further to the video, guys, I want to talk about studies in Poland like I told you before, and I will be talking about visa requirements and of course application and all the rest. Now, for you to study in Poland, there is something you need to do first of all. Okay, you have to first of all check the universities you want to apply to. Alright, that is where you have to make Google your friend. After you have identified a university in Poland, you need to also verify if the application deadline is still open. As of now, as I speak, most of the programs in Poland are all open. Alright, most schools are open now for applicants, being it the University of Vistula, the University of Warsaw, the University of Krakow, the University of Gdańsk, Technical University of Warsaw, and all the rest. Okay. Now, if you have identified a university, you need to go and check the programs you want to. Of course, you must have known the program you want to apply to. And when you are done with that, you now start the application process. The application process, remember I said I want to talk about how you can apply for a school, apply for a visa, and successfully move to Poland. Okay, because a lot of people I think have been asking me some of these questions, and it's better I just do it in a video like this. I told a subscriber that I would do a general video because my intention here is to help everybody, all right, on this YouTube channel, to help everybody have knowledge. I created this channel because of my experience I have abroad, all right, so I will keep sharing the knowledge. Now, when you have identified a program and a university, you now start the application where it is said that apply now. At the apply now, if you are clicking on any particular university for the first time, you need to put in your details like your name, your telephone number, your passport details. Okay, after putting in your details, you also need to upload your required documents. Okay, now what are the documents you are uploading? The documents you are uploading for bachelor's degree programs are just your basic high school documents. They are not some big documents. You just need to upload your basic high school documents like your WAEC certificate, your WESE, or your GCE ordinary levels in case you are coming from West Africa. Alright, I'm not talking based on people from West Africa. Again, after you finish with that, you also need to upload English proficiency. That is proof to show that you have been studying in the English language. Now, there is something you need to also understand, that not all the universities may ask you for IELTS exam. Some might just say prove that you can speak English. Okay, then how do you prove that? If you have been studying in an English speaking institution, you can just go to the institution and tell them that you need proof of English. For those coming from Cameroon, from the University of Boya, we have something like that there because that is the school I graduated from. Then those from Bamenda also have something like that. Those from Nigeria, I believe you have something like that. But in case you do not have anything or you didn't study in English language, you need to now show the IELTS score. Okay, you need to show the IELTS score, and when you show the score, make sure you keep studying. All right, because it's not going to be easy. After you show the score or you show an English proficiency, remember you are also uploading this to the online application. All right, then after that you also need something like, maybe if your recommendation letter was not English, if you have recommendation letters, you can still attach to your application to make it heavy in case you find somewhere to upload the documents, because sometimes most universities will not bring out many areas for you to upload the documents. I hope you understand. Then when you have finished with that, there is something you need to upload the application. Remember, you haven't submitted your application, so you need to submit your application. But first, you are not going to submit your application without uploading all these documents. Remember, I talked earlier about the bachelor, those applying for bachelors, you need your high school certificates. Those applying for master's degree, you need your high school and your bachelor's degree certificates. Okay, that is what you should know. Now, if you are less than 18 years and you are applying for schools in Poland, make sure you get a letter of consent from your parents to show that they are actually in charge. Okay, now after that you need to submit, but yet hold on, you cannot submit now because you have not paid the application fee. Most schools in Poland will charge you an application fee of at least a minimum of 85 Polish zloty, which is around 20 euros or so. So without you paying the application fee, your application will not be processed. So as soon as you finish filling the form, make sure you look for your application fee and pay it. All right, like I said, you are going to pay it through a bank transfer. You are going to use a bank to bank transfer, all right, because you cannot pay online. That is what most schools in Poland will do. Now again, let me make you understand that some schools in Poland will make you will give you an administrative fee and an application fee to pay. Okay, that is how it is. And again, some schools in Poland are cheaper than some other schools. Okay, so you need to know which university you want to attend and what you want to study. Now, if someone is doing your application for you, it doesn't matter. If you trust the person, then give the person the job. Okay, in case you finish with this and you pay your application fee, remember when you pay the application fee, you have to now come back and submit your application. But before you submit, make sure you put in your make sure you put in your documents, all right, and make sure you put in your payment receipt. Now there is a school I know, and there are schools I know that you can submit your application, or you can just finish your application, you submit it, then you do the payment later and your tuition fee. All right, some schools do operate like that, but mostly private universities. Now after that, you now need to apply for visa. But before you even apply for the visa, remember you just submitted your application, you do not know the outcome unless you already have an admissions letter. If you have been sent an admissions letter via email, all right, that is when you start preparing for visa application. Okay, but if you have not been sent a conditional offer, you still need to pay the tuition fee deposit. Remember, you are paying a tuition fee deposit before you apply for the visa. The reason why you want to pay the deposit is because you cannot even apply for the visa without the document to show that you have paid the deposit. All right, you must pay the deposit. Now, when you are about to apply for the visa, understand that there is a visa fee. Okay, I will elaborate more about that. Every embassy has a visa fee you have to pay. I remember sometimes around 2018, my visa fee at the Turkish embassy was around, was it 50,000? I can't remember. All right, Cameroon money, because I know there are other nationalities watching me here. Now, when you finish submitting your application, you have to pay the application fee. Like I said before, there are some universities that you can submit before you pay the application fee. All right, so you need to verify how it is done. Now, when you do the submission, the university is going to check your application to see if you meet all requirements. If you meet all requirements, they are going to give you a conditional admissions offer, all right, acceptance offer. Now, but remember that when you are applying for visa, there is a visa application fee. Now, the visa process improper, you first of all need to book an appointment with the embassy, and booking an appointment nowadays is something I do not know, but it is very difficult. I don't know why. Before, you were supposed to call the embassy to book appointment, but they later changed the system to email, and it still seems very difficult. Probably because of congestions and population, because almost the entire West Africa is moving to Nigeria to apply for the Polish student visa, or the D visa, which is to take you to Finland, to Poland, not Finland. Now, the documents you need to apply for the visa are, remember, your documents have to be legalized, all right? For you to legalize your documents, you have to take them to the Polish embassy when you are going to apply for the visa. But before you even carry them to the embassy, remember they have to be legalized in your home country. From your universities to the Ministry of Education to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or External Relations, all right? Cameroonians, you already know. Nigerians, you have to take it to the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, same. Now, remember, for you to apply for the visa, you need your application form, the visa application form. Please pay attention to the visa application form when filling it. Don't make errors because it might cost you. And when filling the application form, where it is written sponsor, how you are going to sponsor your studies. If it is your sponsor sponsoring you, or if you have your parents who want to sponsor you and you are not the one sponsoring yourself, make sure you take sponsor. Do not take self, all right? That is done. Now, for the other documents you need to apply for the visa, you need proof of accommodation. Most times, some universities will tell you, will bring accommodation info on your admissions letter, okay? Some schools, like private schools, will always give you which type of accommodation is available and how much you can pay for that. They will always give you options to choose. I know a school that will always give you accommodation directly as soon as they admit you. So that is how it is. And some schools will give you a refund policy in case you do not get a visa, all right? They will refund your money, but some don't refund. So make sure you verify all of this before you apply for any university in Poland. I recently got a girl, she was complaining to me that one university is keeping her tuition fee up to date and it's more than 1 year because of appointment issues. So you have to be careful. Now, again, a part of the accommodation document on your admissions letter and your visa fee, you also need to fill in your personal details on the application form. These are now the documents you need to apply for the visa. All right, when you have, first of all, when you gather all the other documents, you book an appointment with the embassy, then you also download the application form and fill it before you carry your documents there. All right, when going to the embassy, also bear into mind that you also need to legalize the document, so you have to pay for them to legalize, so hold extra money on you. Apart of all these other documents I mentioned, there is also a health insurance. Some people were asking me how they can get health insurance from Nigeria. If you are my subscriber and you are watching me, there is a company in Nigeria. I tried to do some research and I realized that there is a insurance company called AXA. There is another one called Alliance. There is another one called IGI. There is another one called ICO. Please locate all these insurance companies. They are different from those we have in Cameroon, but Cameroonians, you can check AXA insurance. All right, there are many of them. So check the insurance and pay for the one you are using. For a master's degree student, if you want to pay a health insurance, make sure the health insurance is valid for the duration of your program. For example, if your program is 2 years, make sure the health insurance is valid for 2 years, all right? I do not know. They are not going to charge you much, but these companies I just named, for Nigerians, you can verify. Other nationalities, please check your country to see which insurance type is okay or which insurance company is available. For Nigerians, I think Alliance, IGI, ICO, you can get an insurance of close to around 180 euros, all right, for the duration of 2 years. Bachelor's degree students, it is also advisable for you to buy the insurance for at least the duration of your program, 3 years. It is not expensive. Even if it's 200 euros, buy, as I say, because sometimes the embassy may be looking at you to see if you are actually serious or not. Do not give the embassy any reasons to doubt you, all right, that you are not going to study. I hope you understand. So for the other students, that is how you can get it. For those who want to travel to Luxembourg, you can get your insurance through Swisscare and AXA online. All these companies, I believe they sell online as well. Now, remember your documents have to be legalized, all right? And for you to legalize your documents, the documents I mean are your school certificates. If you are applying for a bachelor's program, make sure that you have your WAEC certificate legalized, all right? And again, your ordinary levels and advanced level, and of course your bachelor's degree transcript and the attestation legalized, all right, before you move to Poland. Because if you move with them without legalizing them, it's going to cause you a lot of problems. So that is how the process is. The money you are going to be spending on the documents to legalize them, I think I'm not very sure how much one document is, but it used to be around 30 euros per document. So if you want to legalize your documents, okay, I would say that legalize your, in case you are applying for bachelor's, legalize just your high school documents, all right, the certificate. Then if you are applying for master's, legalize your bachelor's degree transcript and attestation, just these two. So in total will be 60 euros, okay. Now, the insurance you are going to be paying for, remember I said it depends on the health. If I didn't mention that, it depends on the company and again the number of days you will need, all right. Then the insurance may sometimes cost you between maybe close to 200 euros, but not more than that. All right, it depends. I already gave you some of the list of insurance companies. Now remember that when you book this appointment, you have to go to the embassy that day with your documents. All right, but like I said, it is very difficult now to book appointments. I do not know what is happening. All right, but let's see how it goes. The other things you need when you are going to the embassy includes your flight ticket. All right, this flight ticket, now you remember, if you, even if you are booking the flight, you have to pay two-way. All right, you have to show a flight of two-way, the flight to go and the flight to come back. But because you are going for studies, you have to figure a way out. All right, but make sure you pay two-way flights and show the ticket to the embassy. Not show the ticket, you can book two-way, it doesn't really matter. All right, you can book and maybe pay later, or you can book and you cancel. It's all very okay. For the flights, I think you can spend like 400,000 or 450,000 francs CFA. Guys, please, the figures I'm talking about, please always convert to your own local currency so you know what I'm talking about. Then the proof of funds, please. There is something I want to elaborate here, because I've always got a lot of students are coming to me that, Milton, Nigerians are not accepted. Nigerians, I do not think it's true. Nigerians are moving to Poland. Get this and get this straight, and no peace. Nigerians are moving to Poland. All nationalities are moving. So if your visa is rejected, they will reject your visa and give you a very long paper like this. But most of the times, it's the proof of funds that a lot of people mix it up. The first thing you shouldn't do when it concerns proof of funds is, do not get a sponsor from abroad. Do not get a sponsor from abroad. That is my advice for you. Secondly, there are many ways you can get proof of funds done when it comes to visa application to Poland. It's just that when you talk to people, they don't listen. There is somebody who was telling me that he thinks that 5,000 euros is enough for proof of funds to go to Austria. And I looked at him and I laughed. You don't know something, I'm telling you, you are arguing. 5,000 euros is never enough as proof of funds to study in Austria. Just calculate accommodation for 1 year and tell me. Calculate food for 1 year and tell me. So if you are watching me and you intend to apply to Austria, know that the money is 12,000 euros. I have said this several times. I will not even say 9,000 euros, 10,000 euros, 12,000 euros, and it must be in your own personal bank account. Now, moving back to the issue of Poland. There are many ways, but I want to talk about two ways that you can use. The first one is credit card method. If you want to, because normally the embassy wants to see you with at least 12,000 Polish zloty upwards into your bank account. Convert it, please. But if you do not have this into your own personal bank account, but if you have it in your bank account, you should be self-sponsored, right? But if not, you are not self-sponsored. Someone is sponsoring you, okay? So you are putting sponsor, not you sponsoring yourself. Now, if you are getting the credit card method, for the credit card, you just go to a bank and tell them you need a credit card and stuff like that. Probably there are requirements depending on the country where you come from, but the credit card, the money in the credit card should be at least 26,000 Polish zloty. Convert this money and see. Now, I will always recommend that make sure the money is at least 4 million francs CFA in case 26,000 Polish zloty is less than 3.5 million. All right, this is the money that should be in that credit card. Please make sure you do this and you go with a credit card to the embassy. That is the first method. Don't get a sponsor from abroad. I'm saying this. Now, in case you want to use a sponsor from your home country, from Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, South Africa, all right, or the people are your sponsors, in addition to their bank statements, make sure they give you pay slips, all right, pay slips, and of course, employment offers. They need to show pay slips of their last 3 to 6 months, all right, to you, to give you to show to the embassy. And of course, they need to add their employment letter to it. Make sure their pay slips is showing that they are earning a lot of money per month. That is the money, and you add their bank statement to it and provide this to the embassy. Remember, I said proof of funds must be 12,000 Polish zloty upwards, all right? Because a lot of students, I've said this several times, a lot of people still keep asking me, please don't forget this. Pay slips of your sponsor, employment offer of your sponsor, and of course these pay slips are going to show how much he or she is earning. If it's not enough, get a credit card. These are the two methods I will talk about. Any other method, I'm not sure it will work. Some people will come and they will say, my brother has a company, stuff like. If you gather all these things and go to the embassy, you will never get a visa. Follow the instructions from the embassy. Though you will never find this on the website. Someone was even telling me that what I'm talking about, he doesn't see on the website. My brother, if you want to see everything on a website, it means that you will remain stagnant. You will never know anything. All right. If you want to keep looking at things, ask people. People things you do not know. You cannot come and you are telling me that it is not on the website. Not everything is found on the website. Without said, make sure you check all the documents on the embassy website. And your own visa is not a Schengen visa. Your own visa is not a working visa. You as a student applying to move to Poland, your visa is a national D-type visa. Any you see, D-type or national, take. Alright? Pay attention to the forms you are filling because they are very delicate. We have talked about everything, and I want to talk about the total now. Remember, we have talked about tuition fee, application fee, visa fee, legalization fee, flight ticket fee or money, all right? And if you calculate all of these, excluding miscellaneous like transportation and all the rest, you will have something like 3,200 euros, all right? That should be around 1.4, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Make sure you have at least 1.5 to start the process. 1.5 million francs or naira, it depends, to start the process, all right? That is for tuition fee, application fee, visa fee, legalization fee, and flight ticket fee, because at the end of the day, tuition fee range from 2,000 euros. Some schools 1,000. I know some schools that you can pay 1,300, 1,100 to 1,500 euros a semester, all right? But others you will pay like 2,000 to 2,500 per semester. Some schools also charge per year, so that is what you should understand. But in total, you need at least 1.5 million cash to start the process, excluding proof of funds, okay? Excluding proof of funds. I hope you understand. And if you check all of this money, that 1.5 should be around 3,200 euros or more. I hope this video helps somebody. Please make sure you share to a friend to help them. This is a summary that will help you study in Poland, all right? Pay attention to proof of funds. Very, very important. Pay attention to it, all right? Keep watching until we meet again in another one.